Aloha, dear ones. Victoria here. I hope you're having a beautiful day and weekend. I decided to come to the beach and do an energy reading. I was on my way home and I just got the urge. I'm like, I'm going to go do it really quick, or maybe not really quick, but just going to do it. So I'm using 2 decks. One is the Wisdom of the Oracle Avalon cards, and the other is the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So basically, I'm using 2 decks to kind of see how they intermingle and reflect each other. And the top one is the Avalon, and we have the Serpent, the Spider, and Rebirth. And as some of you know, the Serpent symbolizes transformation. Releasing, letting go, allowing yourself to shed your old skin and move forward. So it being upside down, there may be a hesitancy to do so. And the message that I was getting, I was kind of reading through these, is to take that time for yourself and to rest and to allow that skin to shed gracefully, easily, naturally. You don't need to push anything. And you don't need to hold anything back. Just let it happen with ease and grace. And allowing that new place that you're moving to in life to come forth naturally. Because what I'm feeling is like there's 2 types. There's ones that want to push it into place, and others that are like hesitant for it to actually happen. And you can actually see that in this card right here. This is the 8 of Winter. And basically it says, you have what it takes if you only believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. And this little fairy is on a piece of ice in the middle of a river, lake. But really, she doesn't think she can go anywhere. But really, the next piece of ice to land is not that far. So she just has to believe she can make that jump and move forward. And again, you think of winter, you think of the ice, it slows everything down, and it almost stagnates it, so you feel like, can't move, I'm not ready to move yet. But you are ready to move forward. And you see that with the King of Spring right here. This King of Spring is symbolic of fire sign, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. Fire signs can be very dramatic sometimes. And also some of the characteristics is a financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, and expected support of your cause. And what I'm seeing too, this could be a helper, helping you make that jump. Because this is like ice, cold, and this is heat, fire, action. So it's like they're meeting in the middle. He's even facing her. So he's like almost like, here, let me help you. Let me give you a hand. King of Spring can usually be an older figure, an older male figure. Not always. It could be just a masculine part of yourself becoming more active in your life, assisting you if you're a female. And the same thing if you're a male, because we both have masculine and feminine sides to ourselves, aspects and characteristics and traits. So as we take the steps to move forward, we're creating. The spider is symbolic of dream time, of creation. We're weaving the web of our life. On here it says creative projects. We're working with the universe, working with the people around us. Another word is co-creation. To move forward and create our dreams, our desires, our wishes, where we want to go in life. So once we're putting that energy out there, we're saying, hey, this is what we want to do, and I'm willing to move forward and do this. These are the steps I'm going to take. You're not even saying it to anybody. You're just doing it in your own self, in your own life. And just by doing it, you're telling the world around you, I'm ready. And then once you have shown that you've taken action, the universe will respond to you in accordance. So moving into the Star card and rebirth and rebirth. So once you do this, everything around you begins to shift. Everything around you gets to change. The Star card is about you're living your highest dreams, looking to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move over mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And what I saw too here was like this little ice fairy that's, not sure what to do on the ice and the water. She becomes the star. And notice that this fairy is creating. So she looks kind of like her, just, older, and she's creating, and she's doing all these magical things, and she's living her life, and it's like she's not looking back. So that's like symbolic of what you can look forward to as you take action in your own life and create. You go through the birth and rebirth process. But if you don't take the steps, you don't allow it to happen, then it's harder for that rebirth to come forth. So what I'm feeling and hearing is go through it with ease and grace. Don't hold it back. Don't be too eager to jump forward. Just go at the pace that is right for you. And when you are going forward, you then have celebration. So you have the birth, rebirth, celebration. 3 of summer. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth. Friends you cherish. This could even be a birthday, a celebration just of being alive, being with your friends. It's really about living life to the fullest, taking part in that which brings you the most joy. So knowing this, going forward with this week, take action where you're able to take action that brings positive feelings and results in your life. Even if it's the simplest thing, that's kind of maybe doing what I did. I was just like, well, I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to do this reading, and I'm not sure how it's all going to turn out, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a view. Can't really see the ocean. I'm not that close to it. I am close to it in a matter of perspective, but I'm not super close. Here, I'll stand up and maybe see a little bit more. So I'm wishing you a wonderful week ahead. And we are now moving into the sun in Scorpio. So the sun sign, Scorpio. And the moon is in Leo now. So you have the deep, deep, deep water. And you have the fiery fire, Leo the lion, where our emotions are. It can be a lot of dramatic feelings. So moving forward with ease and grace, feeling the depth of your heart, and allowing it to move forward in constructive, creative, beautiful ways. All right, dear ones, have a great week, and I will see you later. Aloha.